getting 4 of your 5 starters back after a travel day, I would imagine this is the type of kind of, I don't know if bounce back's the right word, but the type of performance you probably would have liked to have seen, right? To be able to kind of establish early and get out to a big lead.
Yeah, no, the focus of the group was good. I think both ends of the court, some good things were happening. So, a lot of positives.
You had mentioned the other night with Jordan in terms of just what he can do or what he's building to in terms of a more pronounced role. Was tonight, I don't know if reward's the right word. I don't know if that's how you view rotation minutes, that kind of thing, or if maybe it was managing, the injuries for the other guys. But how did you see him kind of work in, or what allowed you to work him in the way you did kind of early on?
Yeah, no, I think, we're still, without Giannis and PJ, banged up a little bit. So thought we'd play 10 guys, 10-man rotation tonight. So it's good to see him, get in there, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, kind of, meaningful minutes with some of the whether it be Drew or Dante or Brooke and Bobby and those guys. So, we feel like he's somebody that's going to continue to grow and help us. And, he's putting the time and effort in, and I think he's learning, what's important to be on the court and how he can help us win.
Zora Stevenson.
Hey, Coach, Bobby gets his third double-double in a row, and you've talked about his impact offensively. He talks about his impact offensively, but what else do you feel like he brings to this team?
Yeah, no, I usually, like to follow it up with how much he's working defensively, how much he's improved defensively. I think he's taken pride on that end of the court. There's, play, early fourth quarter, just his activity around the rim. Feel like he got a block shot and a rebound. And, those kinds of plays when, he's up and contesting, when he's communicating, different things we're doing in pick and roll. I feel like he's locked in defensively, and then he's just a natural on offense. So, he continues to do it on both ends of the court. It's really helpful for us.
Eric Name.
Chris hit his 1,000th three as a Buck tonight. He moved to 11th on the all-time scoring list for the franchise. Just kind of what does his steady hand mean to you guys, and then mean to you guys, I guess, specifically on a night like tonight?
Yeah, he's the ultimate professional. He's just so consistent. Such a great scorer, does it in a lot of different ways. And, I think at the same time, he's a great leader. I think he's really taken on a more impactful leadership role, really over the course of the last 3 years, just seen him grow. And, the scoring everybody sees, the threes everybody sees. But, I love, how he's taken on leadership, helping the young guys. Jordan's somebody who spends a lot of time with, is kind of in his ear talking, helping him through. You can go up and down the roster. So, he's just a great player. Really fortunate to have him as part of our organization and to have that kind of impact on an organization. It just speaks to, what a great pro he is.
You guys went with Pat tonight in the starting lineup. You kind of made the decision between Pat and Bobby, but I'm curious for you. He goes 3 for 3 from the three-point line, 11 points. Just what has kind of allowed you to lean on Pat as much as you have this season? He just kind of seems to be the guy that if you need something on any given night, you just kind of plug into that gap.
Yeah, I guess it's inherent with the question. Just his versatility, has been really, really helpful for us. We've probably leaned on him more as kind of, a small ball power forward, a guy that can rebound, can guard bigger guys, can get into some pick and roll, pick and pop, pick and slip, different things. And, knows multiple positions. He always knows where to be on the court. He can coach other people on where to be. He's just kind of, a guy that brings a lot to the table on both ends of the court. So, it was good. They put Gary Harris in the starting lineup, kind of just, went with a smaller guy. So we kind of flipped and went, Pat to start. So he just gives us that versatility.
One more back to Zora.
Quick one for you, Coach. Coming into this season, Pat talked about wanting to focus just on consistency. How have you seen that throughout this season? And not just when it comes to shooting, but just consistently defending, rebounding, hustling, whatever you're seeing.
Yeah, no, his effort has been, it's always one of his calling cards. And, he's actually been in a little bit of a, he's been off a little bit shooting. So for him to bust out tonight was really good. And, I think he puts the time and effort in. And, I think that he's really worked on the mental side of shooting, the attention to detail on shooting. And, I think he's had a great year overall. And it was good to see him kind of break out tonight and hit several threes. It's important for us. Thank you.